Everyday English listening. Let's listen to English every day because it helps us improve our listening skills, understand pronunciation better, learn new vocabulary, and become more confident in real conversations. Keep practicing. Getting some sun is good for bone health. Sunlight is one of nature's greatest gifts. While people often think about the sun in terms of warmth, light, or even tanning, it also plays an important role in keeping our bones strong and healthy. Getting some sun every day, especially in the early morning or late afternoon, can do wonders for our bodies, especially our bones. In this article, we will explore how sunlight benefits bone health, why vitamin D is so important, and how to safely enjoy the sun as part of a healthy lifestyle. The role of vitamin D. The key reason why sunlight is good for our bones is that it helps our bodies produce vitamin D. Vitamin D is sometimes called the sunshine vitamin because our skin can make it naturally when exposed to sunlight. This vitamin is essential for our body to absorb calcium from the food we eat. Without enough vitamin D, no matter how much calcium we consume, our bones won't absorb it properly. Over time, this can lead to weak bones, brittle bones, and even bone diseases. Children who don't get enough vitamin D may develop rickets, a condition that causes soft and weak bones. Adults with low levels of vitamin D may suffer from osteomalacia or osteoporosis, conditions that make the bones fragile and more likely to break. Clearly, getting enough vitamin D through sun exposure is a simple yet powerful way to support long-term bone health. How much sunlight do we need? We don't need to spend hours in the sun every day to get the benefits. For most people, 10 to 30 minutes of sunlight exposure a few times a week is enough, depending on skin tone, location, and time of year. People with lighter skin may need less time, while those with darker skin may need a bit more. The sun's rays are strongest between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m., but it's safer to enjoy the sun in the early morning or late afternoon to avoid sunburn. It's best to expose your arms, face, and legs to the sun without sunscreen for a short time. Afterward, if you plan to stay out longer, it's wise to apply sunscreen to protect your skin from harmful UV rays. This way, you get the vitamin D benefits without damaging your skin. Sunlight versus supplements. Many people ask, why not just take vitamin D supplements instead of going out in the sun? While supplements can help, especially during winter months or in places with little sunlight, natural sunlight is often more effective. When your body produces vitamin D from the sun, it's easier to regulate and use. Also, getting outside in the sun provides other benefits like fresh air, physical activity, and improved mood, which supplements alone cannot provide. However, people who live in northern areas, work night shifts, or wear clothing that covers most of the body may not get enough sunlight. In those cases, vitamin D supplements can be a smart choice. It's always good to talk to a doctor about your vitamin D levels to see what's right for you. Bone health at every age. Bone health is important from childhood to old age. During childhood and teenage years, bones are still growing. Getting enough sunlight helps ensure they grow strong and dense. In adulthood, sunlight helps maintain bone strength and prevent early bone loss. For older adults, sunlight can reduce the risk of falls and fractures by keeping bones strong and improving balance and muscle strength. Especially for women after menopause, the risk of osteoporosis increases. Daily sun exposure, along with a healthy diet rich in calcium, can help slow down this bone loss. Staying active and getting outside also improves mobility and independence in older age. More benefits of sunlight. In addition to better bone health, getting some sun has many other benefits. Improves mood. Sunlight helps the brain produce serotonin, a hormone that boosts mood and helps us feel calm and focused. Better sleep. Sun exposure during the day helps regulate your body's sleep-wake cycle, making it easier to fall asleep at night. Strengthens the immune system. Vitamin D supports the immune system and may help prevent infections. Supports heart health. Some research suggests sunlight may help reduce blood pressure and support cardiovascular health. Safe sun habits. While sunlight is good for us, too much sun can be harmful. Overexposure to UV rays can lead to sunburn, premature aging, and even skin cancer. To enjoy the sun safely, avoid peak sun hours when the rays are strongest. Wear protective clothing like hats and sunglasses. Use sunscreen if staying in the sun longer than 20–30 minutes. Stay hydrated by drinking water when spending time outdoors. Take breaks in the shade to give your skin a rest. The goal is to find a healthy balance. Enough sun to boost vitamin D levels and support bone health, but not so much that it causes skin damage. Healthy lifestyle for strong bones. Getting sunlight is just one part of keeping your bones healthy. Other important habits include eating foods rich in calcium, like milk, yogurt, cheese, leafy greens, tofu, and almonds. Regular physical activity, especially weight-bearing exercises like walking, dancing, or light strength training. Avoiding smoking and excessive alcohol, which can weaken bones over time. Maintaining a healthy weight, as being underweight increases the risk of bone loss. When all of these elements come together, sunlight, diet, movement, and smart choices, you give your bones the best chance to stay strong for life. Spending time outdoors helps overall health. Another great thing about getting sunlight is that it encourages people to spend time outdoors, which brings even more health benefits. Whether you're walking in the park, gardening, riding a bicycle, or just sitting on a bench, being outside often leads to more movement and relaxation. These outdoor activities not only improve your bone strength through gentle impact and physical activity, but also reduce stress and help your mental well-being. In today's world, many people spend too much time indoors looking at screens. Making a habit of going outside for just 20 minutes a day can refresh your body, lift your mood, and give your bones the sunlight they need to stay healthy and strong for years to come. Getting some sun is good for bone health. The science behind sunlight and bone health. To understand how sunlight strengthens bones, we must explore the scientific process. When ultraviolet B, UVB, rays from sunlight hit your skin, a chemical reaction takes place. Your body converts a form of cholesterol in the skin into vitamin D3, also known as cholecalciferol. This form of vitamin D then travels to the liver, where it is changed into calcidiol, and then to the kidneys, where it becomes calcitriol, the active form of vitamin D. Calcitriol plays a vital role in calcium and phosphate regulation. These minerals are the building blocks of bones. Without enough vitamin D, your body can't properly absorb calcium even if you eat calcium-rich foods. Over time, this leads to weaker bones and increases the risk of fractures. Even people who live in sunny regions can suffer from vitamin D deficiency if they spend too much time indoors or always wear sunscreen. That's why balancing safe sun exposure with protection is essential. Bone diseases linked to low sunlight. The link between sunlight and bone health has been clear for over a century. During the 19th and early 20th centuries, rickets became widespread in crowded, polluted cities where children rarely played outdoors. Rickets causes bowed legs, delayed growth, and pain due to soft, weak bones. Once scientists discovered that sunlight and cod liver oil, rich in vitamin D, could prevent and treat rickets, governments began promoting sun exposure for children. Parks were built, and children were even taken onto rooftops to soak up sunlight. In modern times, diseases like osteopenia, low bone density, and osteoporosis, brittle bones, are common in adults. These conditions often begin silently, with no pain until a bone breaks. Women, especially after menopause, are at higher risk. Getting regular sunlight, along with proper diet and exercise, is one of the best ways to slow or prevent these diseases. The mental and emotional link. Bone health is not just a physical issue. It also connects with our mental and emotional well-being. People who spend time in natural sunlight often experience less anxiety and depression, better sleep, more motivation to move and exercise, improved appetite and digestion. When people feel better mentally, they are more likely to maintain healthy habits like staying active, eating well, and spending time outdoors. All of these choices further support strong bones and better overall health. In contrast, people who lack sunlight and stay indoors too often may feel tired, sad, or unmotivated, leading to a cycle of inactivity and declining bone health. That's why spending time in the sun is both a physical and emotional benefit. Sunlight and the elderly older adults often face bone problems due to aging. They may also be less mobile and spend more time indoors. Yet, they are the ones who benefit most from sunlight. Sunlight not only strengthens bones but helps prevent falls as it improves mood, alertness, and muscle coordination. Caregivers should help the elderly spend time outdoors when possible, gardening, walking, or even sitting in a sunny spot. Community centers and health programs can also organize outdoor group activities. Simple daily sun exposure can be a powerful tool to support healthy aging. Preventing bone-related conditions like osteoporosis, rickets, and osteomalacia should begin early and continue throughout life. One of the simplest yet most effective strategies is daily exposure to sunlight. While many people focus on supplements and medications later in life, prevention often starts with habits built in childhood and maintained through adulthood. Good bone health depends on three key pillars: adequate vitamin D, mostly from sunlight, sufficient calcium intake from diet, regular physical activity. These three work together to build and maintain healthy bones. Without vitamin D, even high calcium intake won't be effective. Without exercise, bones lose strength due to disuse. And without proper food, the materials needed to form strong bones will be lacking. Sunlight supports the first and indirectly motivates the second and third through improved mood and energy levels. What experts say. Many doctors, nutritionists, and scientists agree on the importance of sun exposure for bone health. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, getting between 5 to 15 minutes of sunlight on hands, face, and arms 2 to 3 times per week is often enough to maintain healthy vitamin D levels. Of course, this may vary depending on skin type, geography, and season. The Harvard School of Public Health states that vitamin D produced from sun exposure is more reliable than dietary sources alone. It also emphasizes that vitamin D plays a critical role not only in bone strength but also in immune system regulation and cell growth. Doctors also warn against both extremes, too little sunlight and too much. Sunburn, skin aging, and skin cancer are real concerns, especially with prolonged and unprotected exposure. That's why balance is key. Getting just enough sun while protecting the skin with shade, clothing, or sunscreen after a certain point ensures safety and health benefits. Why it's important for children and teenagers. Children and teenagers are in the most critical phase of bone development. During this period, bones are growing quickly, and the body builds up bone bank reserves for later life. If a young person does not get enough vitamin D and calcium, their bones may not reach their full strength and density. This increases the risk of fractures and early bone diseases later in life. Encouraging outdoor play, especially in the morning or late afternoon, is one of the best ways to ensure children get enough sun. Many schools around the world schedule recess or outdoor physical education classes, which are not only fun but essential for health. Today, however, many children spend hours indoors using electronic devices. Screens have replaced outdoor games. This change in lifestyle has led to rising rates of vitamin D deficiency even among young populations. Encouraging children to play outside is a powerful step to protect their bones and promote overall growth and development. Teenagers, sports, and sunlight. For teenagers, especially those involved in sports, bone strength is vital. Running, jumping, and weight-bearing activities during sunlight hours create the ideal combination for bone growth. Girls, in particular, need special attention as they are more likely to suffer from osteoporosis in later life. Teen girls who avoid sun exposure due to beauty standards or fear of tanning may unknowingly increase their future health risks. Positive education on the benefits of sunlight, balanced with skin safety, can help them make smart choices. Additionally, some sports like soccer, basketball, or cycling offer great exposure to sunlight. Even short outdoor walks before or after school can make a big difference in bone building years. Conclusion: a simple, free, and powerful habit. Getting some sun every day is a simple, free, and natural way to keep your bones strong and healthy. In just 15 or 30 minutes, a few times a week, you can boost your vitamin D levels, improve your mood, and help your body absorb the calcium it needs to build strong bones. When paired with a good diet, physical activity, and a positive mindset, sunlight becomes one of the most powerful tools for good health. Whether you're young and growing or aging and protecting your bone strength, the sun can be your silent helper. So take a deep breath, step outside, and feel the gentle warmth of the sun on your skin. Your bones, your heart, and your spirit will thank you. Getting some sun is one of the easiest and most natural ways to support bone health. It helps your body produce the vitamin D it needs to absorb calcium and build strong bones. Whether you're young or old, taking a short walk in the sun or sitting outside for a few minutes can make a real difference. Along with good nutrition and regular exercise, sunlight is a key part of a healthy lifestyle. So next time the sun is shining, take a moment to step outside and soak up a little sunshine. Your bones will thank you.